Hey friends, Tux here. For this particular video, I have an amazing smartwatch to go ahead and show you. This is the M6 Ultra from Walker Fit, okay? It's a really high-tech watch that won't break the bank either, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and dive into the unboxing. Now, looking at the charger, it actually has a USB charger, so this is a standard USB. I'm sure you've seen this before. This can plug into a cell phone, into a power strip, into a laptop, all sorts of devices, a million ways of charging it. And then on the end here is a really cool revolutionary magnetic charge. Okay, so this will actually magnetically seal on just right, kind of snap in place. And we're going to demonstrate this in just a little bit. Also included in the box is the M6 Ultra user manual. And you can see this is a nice thick book too, actually, with all sorts of great instructions, detailed instructions for doing all the features, everything from, checking out the different aspects of, the blood oxygen and everything as far as downloading the app. We have a few languages in here for you, so it really is easy to use for everyone, and this will explain everything you need as far as how to get the most out of your M6 smartwatch. Okay, pulling this off the little plastic holder. Oh, this feels nice, guys. Very cool, very soft plastic band, loving it, with nice big buckle here, so very easy to actually buckle. And you'll see how there's all sorts of different slots here, so it's very customizable to the exact width of your wrist. So very cool stuff. Looking at the actual front itself here, this is an OLED display, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this off here. Very nice, little safety plastic on there for you. And then you can see there's one large button here. And then the whole framework here is metal, which is very nice. So we have a plastic strap, very soft, very silky plastic strap, and metal buckle, okay? And then the watch itself has got metal to it. So it's very rugged, which is really good for being able to, take a licking and keep on ticking. We'll go ahead and open this up here. Now, I do want to mention that besides this coming with a very nice strap, this is a very universal strap. So you can see how there's like a little push button right here to remove the two sides. And you could put all sorts of other watch straps on here, watch bands on here if you wanted to. So that really makes it great. You can customize it with your favorite brand, no matter if it's leather or if it's plastic or whatever have you. So very cool. But this one does feel really nice. It's very soft. And I'm really loving all the little ridges and things on it too. So very nice. Now I want to show you this magnetic charger in action. You can see on this little end here, there's two little silver dots. Those are magnets actually. And they just magnetically sync on just like that. And you can see it actually stays right in place. So once you have it kind of in the general area of where those two dots are right there on the top of the watch, this just snaps in place just like that. Could not be simpler. It makes it very easy to charge. Oh, look at that, guys. That is looking good. Walker Fit. It's booting up here. Now we're going to go ahead and select language. Now it does have a special code here, an SR code, so you can actually get to the store for downloading the software, no matter if that's the Apple iTunes store or the Google store. Now it does allow you to select what type of format you want, be that 24-hour format or a regular 12-hour format. I think I'm going to do the 12, actually. So it says like 4:33, although the time is wrong, so I'm going to set time here. And here we can go ahead and change it. And right now it is, let's see here, it is 11:11 p.m. So let me go ahead and select 11. It's very easy. You can see the touchscreen is very responsive. So I'm definitely digging that. Let's see, one more. There we go. Click the blue button, and now we have the time represented right there, which is pretty cool. Okay. And then here we have start date. Let's go ahead and fix that. We are definitely in September. There we go. And today is September 10th at the time of filming this. So I'm going to roll this back here to the 10th. There we go, 9:10. Oh, wow, look at that display. This display is sharp, guys. Wow. And this is adjustable, so you can actually change different features of that display. But look how bright and beautiful that is. Now, I don't have it hooked up to my phone yet, so it's not going to do messages, but very responsive. That is looking good. Looks like we have different functions. We have like flashlight, we have phone, we have nighttime battery, settings. All this stuff is all good to go here. And I'm going to let this charge for a little while, and I'm going to go ahead and test it, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we have the watch all powered up here, and you can see the display is absolutely beautiful. This is like one of the prettiest displays. It really shines through as being a quality display. And this isn't even all the way bright. This is all the brightness levels turned up except for like one notch. So it could even go like one step brighter, you know. But for camera purposes, recording, this seemed like the best combination of light. It does auto dim, so I'm gonna have to keep hitting it off and on. But you can see this loving the way. Look at that vibrant red and the yellow. Just the whole thing looks absolutely gorgeous, you know. Now looking at the main menu screen here, we have a bunch of little icons here for things, everything from setting to display to battery power, sleep mode like night mode, phone, flashlight it looks like, information, and Bluetooth connection. For Bluetooth, you just hit this button here, and that way you can connect the phone. So very simple stuff. Now digging even deeper into the features of this amazing smartwatch here, we have telephone, contact person, call records, voice assistant, data. Again, look at this beautiful screen. Workout records, heart rate, sleep, blood pressure, blood oxygen, all this great stuff here. You can just read through all these. Weather, there's so many of them. Female, there's like a blood, like a menstrual cycle monitor, music, all sorts of great stuff in here. Stopwatch, timer. Look at all this. A very feature-rich phone for sure. So very cool stuff. Even Find Phone, you know, like lots of great settings. Just to look at a few of these real quick, some of my favorite ones. I really like the blood pressure one. Let me just show that real quick here. It's not going to work, obviously, because I'm not wearing the watch right now. But you can see here, it will show blood pressure. It just says normal, high, etc. And gives you some information about some previous blood pressures, too. So very good stuff. Yes, he says, please wear a watch. You have to wear the watch if you're going to do the blood pressure. Here, we'll take it back a notch. And then to look at one of the other ones here, well, actually, even to go a step further, a step deeper down this little rabbit hole, and right here it does give you blood pressure for the last 7 times. So you can actually do a really nice comparison of different blood pressures. So very cool stuff. Definitely digging that. All right, so let's go ahead and hit this. Go back a notch. Okay, and we'll go ahead and take a look at this again. There we go. And blood oxygen is one that I like a lot. 99, especially during COVID, I found myself really curious about the blood oxygen level. I think it's really important to understand that, you know, your body needs oxygen, you know, to be able to function properly. And oftentimes, if you have poor blood oxygen, you might find yourself coughing more, things like that, because your body is actually trying to help increase the oxygen flow, you know, to your lungs, and that in turn gets it to your blood. And so you want to make sure that, you know, you have good blood oxygen. And you notice right here, again, you have to be wearing the watch to actually have the function go. But I love the way it actually has that. Mine was at 99%, and also right here again, it does show you on top here kind of a general meter of like what's green, what's yellow, kind of warning, what's red, like you gotta work on that, and then the 7 last tries, so you can actually see kind of where you stand. And mine was at 99%, which is actually really good for me, to be honest with you. So I'm definitely impressed with that. And you can see if we scroll up just a little bit here, you can see this red, yellow, green monitor even better, and I'm in the green section, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, let's take it back here, and let's take a look at a few other things here. We have message, again, lots of great stuff. You know, I find the music one's really nice, and it has a nice big screen, and I love the way this is really bright, because oftentimes on these smartwatches, when you go outside, it's really hard to see them, but this particular one does a great job. It's a really beautiful, bright display, so it really makes changing music, like while I'm on my scootering around town, you know, it does help a lot being able to see that screen. You know, you can change volume, you can go forward, back, pause, play your favorite tracks. So very cool stuff. And we'll hit this again. As far as the watch faces, you can actually customize a lot of the watch faces too, you know, through the cell phone app. I may show that in a future video, but I love the way this particular face looks. And for me, like, I'm gonna leave on this one for a while now, just to really enjoy the default look of it, because that looks like $1 million. That is a really great looking font. You know, everything is set up perfectly, and it does give you a lot of information, like your steps and different things, right on that main screen. You know, so I love the analogness of it, but also has some cool little digital stuff going on there too. So very cool. It does auto dim again, guys, to actually save on battery power. I do have the brightness turned up, not all the way, but almost all the way. Just I like the way the brightness is at this particular one step down, and I have it set for 30 seconds turn off. Now, besides the top button here, the bottom button here actually takes you to a separate menu that is more of the sports related functions of the watch. So we're going to hit that, and you can see in here we have things like treadmill, hiking, strength training, basketball, all sorts of great stuff. I mean, yoga, there's all sorts of things in here that you really don't see in a lot of watches. A lot of them really just narrow it down and just give you basic information, but this actually allows you to customize, how you're doing based upon the particular exercise that you're trying to partake in. So very cool stuff. Tennis, baseball, rugby, cricket, there's all sorts of great things in here. Cycling, all sorts of great options. And then once you're done, you can just hit that, and you hit that, and it's going to count down here to start your actual activity. Now, once you're done with the activity, you can hit the top button here, and that will just take you. We're going to end that. Do you want to end it? Yes. You could save it if you want. I'm not going to save that one. That's okay. So we're going to hit that again, and we're going to go ahead and end, and we'll hit that. And then we'll hit this again, and it takes you back to the main menu. So really good stuff. Loving that main screen. It just looks so beautiful. The step counter screen is nice, has a modern look to it with color bars that go around, keeping track of different steps, calories burned, all that good stuff, all your information on one screen. So I definitely like that a lot too. So very cool stuff. And again, the amazing thing is if you get tired of having the same display, you can actually change a lot of these, through the app too, which is really cool. So you can give it like a fresh look. But really, I'm really down with all these default looks. They look amazing. They did a great job on the UI for this smartwatch. Okay, to recap, this is the M6 Ultra from WalkerFit, which is an amazing little smartwatch. Will help bring your phone to new levels of functionality and just really incorporating it more and more into your everyday life. Not just for telling the time, but does so much more as far as being able to control your music, being able to help you control your workouts, does messaging, all sorts of cool things in here. Very easy to customize and very easy to change too. I think some of my favorite things, honestly, our music are excellent. It's got breathing exercises. There's that Call Me Go that costs like $350, but this has breath training right in the actual watch, which is really great. So you can hit this, you can decide how long you want to go, 1 minute or 2 minutes, and just really help kind of get that inner peace going, and help reduce stress, which is very important, And with the holidays right around the corner, this is the perfect time to pick up a smartwatch, one for you and one for a loved one. It makes an amazing gift. And just think, of course, if you have a medical emergency, seeing a medical professional, a hospital, a doctor is the most important thing. But this could very well alert you to a medical problem that maybe would go unnoticed. Things like blood pressure, things like blood oxygen, and just making sure you're getting enough sleep. Things like that can be incredibly impactful to your health. And this can help you achieve all those at better levels because it's going to raise awareness to, is your blood pressure right? Is your blood oxygen right? Are you getting enough sleep? It can really help you guys. So I'd strongly recommend picking up one of these for you and one for someone else. And just think, if it is a gift for someone else, every time they wear it, they're going to look at it and they think, oh yeah, I got this amazing gift, from this person. And they were really thoughtful about picking out something which is not just, functional, but really cool. This is an amazing looking watch, very high tech, beautiful display, great functions. You really can't go wrong, okay? If you guys have any questions about this watch, please reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm here to help, okay? All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Click the link.